Great man. We are very privileged in our country to have him be the director of the FBI.
No one can question the integrity, the competence.
And he's somebody with the highest standards of integrity.
Some Republicans who were praising you just days ago for your independence, for your integrity.
Despite your impeccable reputation for independence and integrity,
And your honesty instantly turned against you because your recommendation conflicted with the predetermined outcome they wanted.
If you indict Comey's integrity, then you are making a big mistake.
Director Comey, whose reputation for independence and integrity is unquestioned.
The FBI does background checks. If Hillary Clinton applied for the job at the FBI, would the FBI give Hillary Clinton a security clearance?
I don't want to answer a hypothetical. The FBI has a robust process in which we adjudicate the suitability of people for employment in the Bureau.
Given the fact pattern you laid out less than 48 hours ago, would a person who had dealt with classified information like that, would that person be granted a security clearance at the FBI?
It would be a very important consideration in a suitability determination.
You're kind of making my point, Director. The point being, because I injected the word Hillary Clinton, you gave me a different answer. But if I came up to you and said that this person was extremely careless with classified information, the exposure to hostile actors, had used, despite warnings, created unnecessary burdens and exposure. If they said that they had one device and you found out that they had multiple devices, if there had been email chains with somebody like Jake Sullivan asking for classification changes, you're telling me that the FBI would grant a security clearance to that person?
I greatly appreciate the work that the FBI and Department of Justice did, and they handled it very professionally.
Sure that some of you may have heard about a letter that the FBI director sent out yesterday. Well, if you're like me, you probably have a few questions about it. It's pretty strange to put something like that out with such little information right before an election. In fact, it's not just strange, it's unprecedented, and it is deeply troubling.
Has not changed. For example, the president doesn't believe that Director Comey is intentionally trying to influence the outcome of an election. The president doesn't believe that he's secretly strategizing to benefit one candidate or one political party.
It's classified and we can't tell you anything. All I can tell you is the FBI director has no credibility.
And I have to give the FBI credit. That was so bad what happened originally, and it took guts for Director Comey to make the move that he made in light of the kind of opposition he had, where they're trying to protect her from criminal prosecution. You know that. It took a lot of guts. I really disagreed with him. I was not his fan. But I'll tell you what he did, he brought back his reputation. He brought it back. He's got to hang tough because there's a lot of people want him to do the wrong thing. What he did was the right thing.
And I think most people who have looked at this say, yes, it did affect the campaign. Why would he do it?
I believe that the Comey letter was a foul deed. It was a wrong thing to do. It has been the practice of prosecutors and U.S. attorneys historically not to release that kind of information, even when they think it's significant, so close to an election. And Director Comey said, I don't know if this is significant. It really just changed everything.
The faith of the the people at the FBI is somewhat shaken in their leadership, and I think the faith of the country is in the director of the FBI is somewhat perilous. Given all of that, I think he ought to spend more time with his family.
What we're trying to ascertain at this point is exactly when all of this began. We're told that this really was the Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein's call, that he was confirmed on April the 25th, and then upon taking the office, he started reviewing the case and came to the conclusion that he had lost confidence in James Comey. But I asked a senior White House official just a little while ago, was that the first order of business, was to review whatever file there might be and decide that you don't have confidence in the FBI director, or does this go back a long way before that? The White House official I talked to didn't know how long that it went back, but clearly this is something that Rosenstein has been thinking about.
If the administration had objections to the way Director Comey handled the Clinton investigation, they had those objections the minute the president got into office. But they didn't fire him then. Why did it happen today?